Hey everyone, I'm here today with this quick little manga review about this series that's still fairly recent. It came out last year and it's called Majo Taisen. It literally means magic war or witch war, but it has been translated as War of the Greedy Witches. It's published in Comic Zenon, the same magazine that publishes Record of Ragnarok. And that's extremely important because Record of Ragnarok is the main reason to read this manga because the style of this manga is extremely similar to Record of Ragnarok. The basic premise is that various powerful women throughout history have been summoned to this tournament of death called Walpurgis. The host of this battle royale is the demon queen Agrath. The reason why she started this tournament in the first place was so she could see human depravity on full display. All the combatants in this game are all famous historical figures such as Marie Antoinette, John d'Arc, Elizabeth Bathory, and so on and so forth. So there's a little bit of Face Day Night mixed in it with too because you have this big focus on history, and on top of that, all the fighters are equipped with magical armor, magical weapons, and special abilities. So it's also kind of like a dark magical girl series. Even though it's not officially labeled as a dark magical girl series, I want to consider it as such because there's quite honestly nowhere near enough dark magical girl manga out right now. There's just not enough. Um, so the first chapter, well, not the first chapter, the first battle features a fight between Tomei Gozen and Elizabeth Bathory. I've heard of Elizabeth Bathory, but I don't think I've ever heard of Tomei Gozen before. I might have, but I might not have. But I did learn a little bit about her because every character gets a flashback about what their life was like before they died. Similar to Regular Ragnarok, they also do the same thing. All the characters get flashbacks to explain who they are and why they are the way they are. And it's really interesting. You do get to learn some historical facts, but I do recommend cross-searching the facts on websites to make sure it's accurate because I don't believe all these facts are accurate. You know, they have to spice it up to make it interesting to be in a manga and so on and so forth. And yeah, because these characters are already dead, if they die a second time, their souls get destroyed and they won't even be able to reincarnate or go to the afterlife, which is just really depressing to think about. I'm hoping that the winner revives them because the winner of this tournament gets to make whatever wish they want. So who knows who's going to be winner? There isn't really a set protagonist, though Johnny Arc is set up to look like such. Johnny Arc is the girl with blue hair. She doesn't really have a lot of desire. She doesn't know what she wants in life. So she's kind of directionless. She's the most directionless character, but she seems to be the one who's most likely to be a protagonist in this series. So I'm really excited to how she develops and where the story goes with her. Right now, there's only 2 volumes out, and the current fight is about John d'Arc versus Wu Zetian. I probably mispronounced that name, but basically, Wu Zetian is a Chinese empress. I think she was the only empress in China. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check that up again. But the fight so far is really interesting. John d'Arc has recently awakened her magical power. I'm not going to say what it is because I really want you guys to go read it. 10 chapters have been translated out right now. But if you know Spanish, I highly recommend you read the Spanish version because the typesetting on the Spanish version is better than the English version. I'm going to be honest, the typesetting and the art quality in the Spanish translations is better than what we have in English. The first 2 chapters were really good, but the other chapters, they kind of like I don't want to talk bad about anyone, but the quality kind of went down, not in translation, but the art quality and the typesetting. But still, please give this series a read. And if this manga does interest you, I highly recommend that you go on the official Majo Taisen Reddit. We need more. We need more members. It's a fun community to be in. Please be sure to contribute to it. I think this would be a good manga for fans who are interested in magical girls and battle royale games, death games, stuff like that. There has not been a lot of death game series as of recently. We've gotten some tournament style manga recently, but not a lot of death games. So I'm really looking forward to the future of this manga. I'm just loving to see these new characters, these historical facts, their abilities, who wins, who dies. I want to see all of it. And yeah, that's all I have to say about Majo Taisen. There's only 10 chapters. You can read it on Mangadex. You can get direct links to chapters on the Majo Taisen Reddit page. And I hope you do read it and give this series a good chance because it pretty much is regular Ragnarok with witches in it. It's a manga you probably won't forget about, and it's written by the same creator of Kakegurui, that Galen manga. So there's a lot of suspense to be around. So once again, please give Majo Taisen manga a chance. It's an experience you won't forget.